Hello everybody and welcome back to season 2 of the color analysis series. This is episode 2 and today we are doing purple. So if you don't know what this is, basically I have you all vote on a color and then I pull all the dolls from my Rainbow and Shadow High collection in that color and I rank them and I talk about them and I give you my overall opinions. Season 1 was last year and now we're doing season 2. It's kind of a yearly thing that I decided to do here on the channel. However, I am no longer a completionist when it comes to collecting Rainbow High, meaning that I will no longer have every single doll the franchise has released. So last year's video had Cheer Violet. She has since been sold. I also do not collect Junior High, so there is no Junior High Violet or Crystal, and I do not have Costume Ball Violet, despite the outfit Margo is wearing. That was a gift from one of my subscribers in my P.O. box. So anyway, I think those, oh yeah, and then Aiden. I don't collect boy dolls, so he will not be here. But these are the rest of my purple girls. And it is now to the point where we have to put Rainbow and Shadow together because Shadow has branched out into colors as well. I have to stress this. This is just my thoughts on my collection, okay? This is just my opinion. I would love to hear your own personal ranking down below. That'd be amazing. Just remember, friends, please keep your comments polite and respectful to myself and each other. If all of our opinions were the same, life would be pretty freaking boring. Am I right? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to look at these dolls and figure out how I wanna rank them. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm actually kind of afraid to do this one because there are some incredible dolls here. And this could be scarier than the yellows, which I didn't think you could get much worse than that besides the pinks, but purple's got some winners here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rank them. At number 10, we have the original purple doll, series 1, Violet Willow. This should come as no shock to any of you, even if you are new to my channel. The only good thing about this doll are her clothes, and I love them so much. Again, the dolls that are not in their original outfits, if I remember, I will pop their stock photos up on the screen, but this is one of her original outfits. This is her first one. So the thing, I really have a lot of issues with this doll, but again, we have to remember, she was the first try, and she's not, series 1 is not terrible, okay? The company just improved after, you know, they get better with each release. So it's just inevitable that series 1 Violet is at the bottom. I also kind of have a little bit of a character bias because I do not like Violet Willow as a character. I find her just absolutely annoying as all get out and just rude. So I don't really like her character, but I absolutely love her sense of style. Her bangs bother me. She's just, I don't know. I will never sell my series 1 girls because they are what started it all for me, and even though there's 2 of them that I really don't care for, I'll never get rid of them. But yeah, Violet is definitely the weakest. Number 9 is series 2, Crystal Bailey. Crystal Bailey fell very flat for me, and it didn't take long either. Series 2 has some really good dolls, and then they also have some really bad dolls. They are also the messiest series because there's no rainbow type color scheme. There's 2 pink dolls. It just doesn't make any sense. So Crystal, I find that I like her tops. I really like the sparkly one the best. I don't like her headband. Her skirt's okay, not a big fan of her pants. Her shoes are actually very gorgeous. So Crystal just kind of has, it's like a 50-50. I love 50% of her, but the other 50% not that much. And is she bad looking? Absolutely not. She's stunning. I remember how excited everybody was when she first came out, and I was too. I bought her with my Karma and my Stella, and so they're kind of like a little trio. And I just, obviously it's just going to, there's kind of a little pattern you guys are going to see here, but like I said, it gets better as each new line comes out. So just Crystal had to be, I didn't want to put her near the, like at the actual bottom because I do like her better than Violet. Spot number 8 is series 3, Emmy Vanda. Now in my personal opinion, series 3 is still Rainbow High's best and strongest, and I probably will stick to that for a little while longer. I don't know though, I might need to do an updated series ranking, but anyway, Emmy was my first series 3 doll. She actually was a gift. My best friend bought her for me. We were both very excited about the orchid one, and I think Emmy, she's cute, she's very pretty. I love her shade of purple. I actually really like this outfit, although I will say that To me, the boots don't look good on anybody else except Emmy, and I've only ever used the skirt on other dolls before, not necessarily any of her other pieces. She, again, kind of falls flat, and I've actually talked to quite a few people that say their Emmy Vanda specifically has like this really weird dryness to her hair at the ends, and they've done everything and they just can't get it out. And I'm like, I thought mine was the only Emmy that did that. But anyway, comparing her to all the dolls you will see come after her, you will understand why she's kind of in this like mid-tier, I guess you could say. Number 7 is Royal 3 Tessa Park, and I know this is where the controversy is kind of going to come into play a lot, because this is a lot of people's favorite from that trio, and she unfortunately is my least favorite from the trio. I think it is solely because Tessa and I clash when it comes to like personality wise. I prefer the dolls that kind of have my sense of style. So Tessa's sense of style, excuse me, was extremely unique and not something that I personally would wear or really adore, kind of like Jade Hunter. I love that doll, but not her pieces. Now this, I was able to kind of create something between both looks that I'm happy with to keep her in her actual color scheme. I don't want to take out her hair. Her bangs kind of bother me a little bit too. I know, like I said, she's a lot of people's favorites, but she's not really a doll I really do anything with. But the 3 under her did not have as much detail put into their pieces and stuff, and I do really like her face. Everything about the Royal 3 was exquisitely done, so I couldn't put her any lower than spot 7. This is where it got hard for me, and if you guys know me, you know how much I love Pacific Coast Margo de Perla, so you can only imagine the agonizing pain I was in when I had to put her at spot 6. So Margot's color is pearl, however, her hair is much like, it's purple and very vibrantly purple, so I always put her in purple tones, so she is in the purple category for me. This is my second favorite Pacific Coast doll. I love her so much. I will always advocate for Margo de Perla. Her head mold, you guys probably know this, with my vision impairment, it's very difficult for me to tell the difference between head molds. Some of them I can distinguish between, and I love Margot's. I know that some people really, really dislike it, and I love Margot. She's so pretty. She's one of those very clean cut, classy looking dolls. People say she's plain and boring, and I just think she's very elegantly done, and I love Margot, and she actually has my favorite Rainbow and Shadow High name. I did a video probably about a year ago now maybe, where I ranked my top 10 favorite Rainbow and Shadow High character names, and Margot came out in first place. She probably will again if I do an updated one, but I love her, and how good does she look in Costume Ball Violet's outfit. If you thought that was bad, this is even worse. In 5th place is Winter Break Violet Willow. And if you don't understand why this is like the biggest change I've ever done in ranking, this doll was my favorite Rainbow High doll for like a solid year. I carried her around my house. She went everywhere with me. I even bought multiple of her. I loved her that much. Unfortunately, things have obviously changed. And this Violet is my favorite because aside from costume, she is the one without the bangs, and I love that. I absolutely adore her. I love her outfits. This one specifically, I prefer the boots, but my girls are all on their snowboards and skis right now, so that's why she's wearing these other boots instead of like the high-heeled ice skating ones. Also, fun fact, I'm gonna tell you all right now, the blue video is gonna be on hold for a little bit because A, I'm deciding on whether or not I should get Kim, and B, when I took Violet down, Skylar fell in between the shelves, and if you know what I mean by that, my shelves are at a diagonal on that side, so I have to take everything off the little shelf and then move it to get to Winter Break Skylar. So that's gonna be a process. But anyway, that's not relevant to this ranking, but I just wanted to inform you all of, you know, what the behind the scenes looks like for this video. But it hurts me to put her this low, but again, things get better, and I still think Winter Break is one of the best lines Rainbow High has put out. It definitely doesn't get as much credit as it deserves, but I really, really love, with the exception of some outfits, I really love all the outfits and all the detail, and it's really cool that they can stand on their skis and snowboards, and Winter Break Violet is just the best in the entire series. She's giving Draculaura from Monster High. But anyway, this is Veronica Storm, one half of the Storm Twins duo. I know that a lot of people prefer her to Naomi, but I do not. The way I have her bangs, because I think for Veronica, my issue with her is I love the outfit. Oh my god, the outfit is just stunning. But my issue with Veronica is there was so much covering her pretty face, like her bangs and then the bubblegum. I don't understand why they didn't give the bubblegum to Naomi or the bangs to Naomi and Veronica the bubblegum. There was just so much covering her face. I 100% regret taking out her pigtails, but I just haven't put them back in yet. Her hair is very long. There's a lot of it, as you can see. But I just took away the bubblegum because I didn't like it. It looked weird. I don't even know where I put it. But I think it was a cool gimmick. Just, I don't know. But the hole in her mouth doesn't bother me because I can't really see it when I'm looking at her from a distance. So that's good. But anyway, her bangs, I didn't want them, and I can't remove doll bangs. That'd be really hard for me. So I went ahead and I keep her with the headband holding the bangs back. And yes, they actually are flat because they've been like that for over a year now. They are flat, but it looks weird if you take off the headband. But the amount of detail that was put into both Storm Twins is incredible. So it was kind of hard to do this top 4 specifically. So I just really went with where my heart was and my emotional attachments. But I love Veronica. It's hard for me to pick, you know, when it comes to the Storm Twins, but as you can tell, Naomi is always going to be my favorite Storm Twin. 3 is our newest purple girl. This is Monique from Shadow High Series 2, and I'm not gonna lie, I was initially turned off by the way she looked because the purple skin was a little bit much for me. I quickly got over that once I saw her in person and saw the details of her dress, and her pigtails are so cute and they're so long. I've seen Monique's with their hair down, but I kind of want to leave hers up. Also, I have to display her on the top. She's lucky that her place in the rainbow goes on the top of the shelf because this girl's pigtails do not fit on my shelves. They're too tall, but I love her. I think that, yes, in a way, I'm sad about the removal of the second outfits, but it allows us to have more detail in the first outfits, as we've seen with Rainbow High Series 5 as well. So it's okay. I guess, you know, it's good and it's kind of sad at the same time, but I adore her. Look at the level of details in that dress, and I'm over the purple skin. It doesn't bother me anymore. It definitely makes her stand out and more unique. My sister absolutely despises this doll, but it's fine. It's fine. She just doesn't know the ways, but I love her. I think she's very unique, and I don't know how I would feel about them doing more of these experimental skin tones. I don't know, but I guess we just have to see it, because Shadow High Series 2 was definitely something different than what we were used to, but I guess we'll just have to see where it goes. But Monique is absolutely incredible, and she's so gorgeous. The dress, oh my gosh, the dress. Number 2 is Naomi Storm. Now, like I said, both twins have an incredible level of detail to both of their outfits. I actually did buy them right when they came out and paid the $70 for them. Were they worth it? Probably. Like, I shouldn't have paid that much for them, but it's okay because I absolutely adore them. But her specifically, from the fur coat to the leather ensemble with all the studs and the beading, and to her gorgeous, gorgeous boots, I absolutely love her. Honestly, it just really came down to who I liked better as a doll and outfit-wise, and it was Naomi. It was Naomi from the beginning anyway. And then I kind of felt a little pressured to like Veronica more because everybody liked her. But then I was like, no, you know what? I like them both. But people ask me, who's your favorite Storm Twin? And I used to be like, oh, I don't know. But no, it's Naomi. I love her. I love her character. She's so much fun. I adore her makeup. Both their makeup is actually really nice. But I love Naomi. And I think she's extremely underrated and does not get enough credit. And my favorite purple doll as of 2023, when we're filming this, is Rainbow High, Rainbow Vision, Royal 3, Tiara Song. This outfit happens to belong to Violet Willow. However, this dress is magical because I put it on Margo, made me instantly fall in love with her. I put it on Tiara, made me instantly fall in love with her. Tiara has my favorite face mold. This is my favorite one. I just think it makes her look so sassy, and I love her makeup. And her name is Tiara, and she's wearing a literal tiara. So I had to put this dress on her because it makes her look like a princess. I love her. I was struggling with putting her above Naomi, but again, I really went with where my heart was, and that was with Tiara. Tiara is very important because she was actually a gift from one of you guys in my P.O. box, and I never in my wildest dreams would imagine someone would have sent me, you know, dolls, and she's always been really special for that reason, and then I've just grown to love her even more. She was in my top 3 Rainbow High dolls of 2022. She's just incredible, and my love for her grows each and every day, and I love Tiara's songs so much. I'm lining them up here for the thumbnail so that I don't, you know, I'm tricking you guys, but of course, as you're already seeing this, you already know what the ranking is. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. Again, if you want to rank these dolls along with the other purple ones that I don't have, if you have them, then go ahead and give me your ranking down below. Just please remember, friends, I can't stress this enough. Be polite and respectful to myself and each other in the comments. We're all here to love dolls, and we just adore them, and we have fun talking about them. Also, don't forget to check the community tab, because I will be posting the poll for what color will be coming next. And maybe it could be pink, because by the time I film the next video of this, I might possibly have Priscilla, but I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, if you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.